If you're 10 to 20 years old and you want to become a K-pop idol, then don't skip even 1 second of this video. Warning: at your age, your biggest advantage isn't talent, it's time. If you miss even one part of this video, you might end up training for years in the completely wrong direction. I made this video specially for all my young dreamers between 10 and 20 years old who are serious about becoming K-pop idols. I'm sharing the 10 most important things you need to focus on right now. These tips come from real experience and will save you years of confusion. Tip 1. Don't wait until you're ready to start auditioning. Tip number 1 is one of the biggest mistakes young trainees make. They keep saying, "I'll audition next year. I need another 6 months. I need to get better first." And before they know it, years have passed. Here's something important to understand. Solar from Mamamoo was rejected more than 50 times before she debuted. Every audition gives you experience. You learn how the application process works, how to handle nerves, and what judges are looking for. The trainees who start auditioning early always develop much faster than those who wait for the perfect moment. Don't be afraid of rejection. Every no is actually valuable training. Start applying now, even if you feel you're not ready yet. That courage is what separates future idols from dreamers. Tip 2. Decide if you love training or just admiring idols. Decide if you truly want to be an idol or if you just love admiring them. Most people fall in love with the glamorous result, the stages, the fans, the outfits. Very few fall in love with the hard, lonely process of training. So before you start worrying about auditions, visuals, or companies, ask yourself honestly, if nobody ever saw my progress, would I still enjoy training every day? People who only love the spotlight usually quit when things get hard. Make sure you're in love with the journey. Tip number 3. Pass this quick test with me. Imagine you're in front of me as a K-pop coach and I have to choose between 2 trainees. One trainee watches a red velvet choreography once and learns the full routine in minutes. The other trainee is technically good but takes a very long time to memorize new choreographies. Honestly, I will always choose the first one. In K-pop, speed of learning is incredibly important. Agencies want someone who is highly coachable, someone who can absorb new things quickly. Stop trying so hard to prove how good you already are. Start proving how fast you can improve. That quality will open more doors than perfect skills at this age. Tip 4. Find your strongest natural skill. At your age, you don't need to be perfect at everything. One of the biggest mistakes I see is young trainees trying to become good at singing, dancing, rapping, and visuals all at once. That's not the smart way. Look at idols who stood out early. Karina from HYBE with her incredible dancing, Wonyoung from HYBE with her ability to capture hearts through expressions, or Soyeon from HYBE with her powerful rapping. You don't need to copy them. You need to understand what feels most natural to you. Explore singing, dancing, rap, and performance. Pay close attention to what feels easiest and most enjoyable for you. Once you find your strength, build everything around it. Tip 5. Build a consistent training routine. I see so many young students get super excited for 1 week, practice 4 to 5 hours a day, then completely burn out. That's not sustainable. A real trainee needs a routine they can repeat every single day. Even 45 minutes to 1 hour of focused practice is much better than random long exhausting sessions. Choose 2 or 3 idols whose style you love. Study their performances deeply, not to copy move by move, but to understand the structure and feeling behind them. Once you understand the structure, you can start adding your own personality. Consistency beats intensity every single time. Tip 6. Learn more than one skill. Many 13 or 14-year-olds already decide I'm only a dancer or I'm only a singer. That's a big mistake at your age. This is the perfect time to experiment with different skills. Try singing, dancing, rap, and even basic variety skills. Sometimes the thing that gets you selected is the skill you discovered later. Being multi-talented or at least open to learning makes you much more valuable to companies. Tip 7. Master simple self-introduction skills. Auditions are not just about singing and dancing. At some point, you will have to speak. You need to introduce yourself confidently and leave a strong impression. Practice on camera, say your name, age, where you're from, and why you want to become an idol. Speak clearly and naturally. Learning basic Korean will also help a lot. You don't need to be fluent, but being able to introduce yourself and understand simple instructions gives a very good impression. Watch Korean interviews and dramas to improve your pronunciation and confidence. Tip 8. Record and review yourself regularly. Record your dance or singing practice every single time. Most trainees think they're doing great until they see themselves on camera. This habit is one of the fastest ways to improve. Watch the recording like a strict coach. Notice your posture, expressions, sharpness, and mistakes. Make notes and improve one thing at a time. If you want, comment below and I'll make a separate video on exactly how to review your own recordings properly. Tip 9. Build physical and mental stamina. Many young trainees focus only on learning choreography but ignore sleep, food, and rest. Then they feel tired and unmotivated. Treat your body like an athlete's. Sleep well, drink plenty of water, eat healthy food, and move your body every day. Mental stamina is just as important. Learn to handle pressure and small failures. A strong and healthy trainee always has a bigger advantage. Tip 10. Stop comparing yourself to others. Social media makes this especially hard. You see someone your age who sings better or dances sharper, and you start doubting yourself. What you don't see is their full journey, the years of practice, tears, and failures behind their progress. Instead of asking, "Am I better than them?" ask, "Am I better than I was last month?" That is the only comparison that matters. Keep improving consistently, and one day you will surprise yourself with how far you've come.
वीडियोस बनाने हैं, फिल्मोरा है ना।